Hi, I'm Saren.
And I'm Ray.
We're your Spider Baby hosts from To Know Her Is to Fear Her, a Spider-Woman podcast, as well as proud members of the collective.
You're listening to Capes and Lunatics. Gimme, gimme.
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
I'm here for Peter. And Miles.
Sure. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Spider-Cast. I am Phil, joining me as always, it is...
Hey y'all, it's Luca.
Shut up. Shut up. That's right, kids. We're back with more Morbius. Don't look at me. I'm inside the cinema calendar.
I know.
And last week we had friend of the show Noel with us. This time, hey, now it's been a while since we've done a regular episode, just you and me. So
Thought we were spicing it up, but that's fine.
Oh, I see how it is. She's like, I've been podcasting.
We've been married for 90 years, Phil.
We've been podcasting so long. We need to spice up this relationship. Bring in a third.
Or a fourth, no judgment.
Whoa.
Well, because, Charlie's was here for the review, so.
Yeah. I thought you meant 4 at once. I was like, damn.
You ever tried 5 guys? It's a giant-sized man thing. All at what? Oh, you mean the... Gotcha. Yeah, I got that last night.
Anyway, so this time we're covering... Man, this whole month is weird. All right, this time we're covering Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man 6, 7, and 8.
A mouthful for the month of Morbius.
Yes, Lilith Hellfire, yes. That's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
There you go.
It's like on page 6. I get it.
You're on page 6. All right, so, yes. And this is weird because Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 6, you'll see, it really doesn't count for much, but... All right.
Well, don't be rude to the writer and the artist.
Well, no, I mean... All right, let's get to this. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 6, from May 1977.
77?
Wait till our summer of 69. This title does not sound good. The Power to Purge.
So many things could go wrong, but I'll just leave it there. I'll keep it classy.
Writer Jerry Conway.
Well, he won't.
They will. Pencil.
You got till September, Phil.
I know. Penciler Ross Andrew. Inker Frank Giacola. Colorist Stan Goldberg. Letterer Artie Simic. And editor Archie Goodwin.
Good old Archie. Gotta love a boy named Archie.
That he's going to steal someone's job coming up next issue. All right, anyway. No, I say this one really doesn't count because most of it's like a reprint of Marvel Team Up number 3, which we did last week.
Yes.
Because it starts with, after a near fatal fall when his web fluid runs out. Don't you hate when that happens?
And that's why it should be organic.
Hey-oh. How does that work?
Somebody get Sam Raimi on the phone. Not in the face!
Spider-Man recalls the last time a situation like this happened. Yeah, the last time. I'm sure it was the very last time, sure. This was the time when Spider-Man and the Human Torch worked together to defeat Morbius, the living vampire. Again, Marvel Team Up number 3. No. There we go. So yes, then you get to most of the issue, like I said, is a reprint of Marvel Team Up number 3. And then once he's done with his recollection, Spider-Man remembers that after that adventure, he
remembered for 15 pages.
Yes. That he turned Morbius over to Professor X and the X-Men.
Some job he did.
Marvel Team Up 4. Oh, yeah.
It's like I strolled through all the greatest hits. It's almost like they want you to buy Marvel Team Up books.
It's important, see? And how Morbius later vanished when fighting... Yes, he escapes the X-Men, stars for adventures.
Not hard to do. You know that lineup.
Well, again, and I actually read the sequence because they did it in the Adventures of Fear when he jumped to that book. Yeah. It was only Professor X and Cyclops in the room when he escaped, so.
Exactly.
Yeah. But then Morbius later vanished when fighting the Thing. Marvel 2-in-1, number 15. Man,
he told him to go kick rocks.
See, kids? Go buy them team up books. You don't think they have anything to do with continuity, huh, kids? He then dismisses Morbius as a foe that will no longer be a worry of Spider-Man, totally unaware. See, he always tempts
about that.
Always tempts fate like that. Totally unaware that in another realm, some force is forcing Morbius to use the living eraser's dimensional transportation devices to return to Earth. Yes, kids, living eraser. Yes.
Don't know. The 70s were weird.
Read that Marvel 2-in-1, number 15.
Yeah. Don't forget to smoke a doobie before you do.
We did.
Yes.
Smoked a doobie.
So, just get these notes. Yeah, so Marvel Team Up 3 and 4, and then, Adventures in the Fear 20 is when Morbius shows up in that book, and then Marvel 2-in-1 15. So why do you think they did most of this as a team up? Did they need the extra
they needed the money. Is this the first instance of a cash grab? Holy crap! We need the money, gimme.
I mean, I know other books they would just reprint past issues in their entirety, but then you put that first and then last page or two, the framing device, but the rest of the issue is just a. And again, we should ask Chichester. It's so did Conway only get paid for 3 pages, or did he get paid to say, okay, put Marvel Team Up number 3 in the middle of that?
Maybe he owed somebody some shekels and said, well, I can get your team ups in here, see?
Oh,
I can get some Spider-Man peepers on it, see?
And just
need some more Fantastic Four sales, you got it.
That's even worse than they fought for 15 pages.
He remembered for 15 pages.
He sat on the side of a building and remembered for 15 pages.
Son of a... All right. Work's already done for me. Joke's on you.
He was sitting there reminiscing while he was playing with his web shooter, Lil. Come on.
You know what it is? You remember... you and I are old enough to remember when, shows like The Simpsons and the Seinfeld used to do clip shows. This was a comic book version of a clip show.
Yes.
They had to do the filler. Maybe somebody was sick, running late.
Maybe.
This smacks of something's not right.
Because back in the day, instead of now we get, it's oh yeah, the book's been delayed a month or, 2 or whatever. Back in the day.
Suck it, losers. We know you will give us your money.
But it's back in the day, it's they're no, we're not going to miss a month. We'll just throw a reprint in there.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, can you imagine that these days? If you got a reprint book,
riots on the Twitter streets. Bro.
Oh, I already paid for this.
Well, guess what? It wasn't on Marvel Limited anyway, so there you go.
Oh, true.
Maybe this one will be there now.
Oh my God! And
do you want to do your spiel or do you want to wait?
What?
For Capes about
the codes?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's what I was going to say. I don't know. I mean, we could talk about it on Capes too, but I'm sure every Marvel fan knows about it now.
I was just
how instead of just
change the formula.
Instead of just getting your code right from inside the book, now you have to take a picture and then you have to go to the web page and put your name, the email address associated with your account.
I think they think people were pirating, but that's not how you pirate comic books.
I mean, you're getting the same exact thing if you have a little more patience and do a few more steps. I don't know how this solves pirating.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just you're just annoying. Oh, maybe they just want to get rid of digital codes altogether.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
So that'll be interesting to keep an eye on.
I mean, I was going to say, those little stickers the codes are on, could those have cost any money?
I guess well, you know what? Since the pandemic, every penny counts, especially in the comic book industry. So, I don't know.
And again, it's just like, well, maybe they're jealous of DC. I mean, DC's charging the same exact price, but they ain't giving you nothing for free.
Yeah, those digital codes been gone for like, what, 5 years now? 6?
Something like that. Yeah, they might slap 3 or 4 extra pages in the back, but that's it.
Those are ads, Philip.
How many ads? Oh, no, that's
The only people I tolerate ads from are frickin' Archie Comics. They're CBS. They're just trying to stay afloat, man.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the porn industry.
No, that's why you buy premium. And be sure to tip your servers. Tip your servers. Yeah.
Hey, well.
But yeah, back to this issue.
So yeah, I mean, there's not much to talk. I mean, again, it's a reprint, most of it.
Yeah, like I said, I like Morbius in the horror book. That's where he really gets fleshed out, really gets a lot of good motivation, characterization, and stuff like that. Well,
again, with like a lot of characters, when you like try to like shoehorn them into like a traditional superhero comic, sometimes they kind of lose something.
And honestly, I think that the movie realized that, and they're doing something a little different. They're not quite going like goofy, like Suicide Squad or anything like that, but they're like really not trying to do the superhero formula. They're not even gonna. I don't think they're even gonna retread the Venom thing either. So,
I mean, the trailer might be completely fooling me, but I don't know. It almost seems like Sony's trying to go a little more MCU, and it's like maybe like throw in some. It looks like a horror movie, but you have some of the moments of like humor, maybe. Like, who are you? I'm Venom. Oh no, I'm just kidding. It's Dr. Michael Morbius.
I mean, that it's going to be far and few between. I don't think anybody's going to be ready for that Morbius movie for sure.
Oh, people who don't read comics, yeah, definitely aren't going to be ready for that movie.
Even people that think they know Morbius or think they know what a Morbius movie should be, I think it's going to go above everybody's expectations because expectations are on the floor because of how many times it's been pushed back, delayed. And, Jared Leto's a clown, like literally because of the Joker. And then that movie he did with Denzel also wasn't really thought of very well. So this is really pretty much like
his last chance.
Not his last chance, because he does have like an Oscar or something for like,
Well, I'm saying, I mean, if this doesn't fly, he might be out of the superhero genre for a while.
As he should be. He's a serious actor, and that's where he fits best. Or he could just go back to damn music.
I was waiting
Where's my next 30 Seconds to Mars album, son?
I was waiting for it. I'm like, where's the next album? Damn it!
Quit being a fashion model in a movie star and go back to the music. I kind of want it to flop, but at the same time, I'm rooting for Sony. Just so that it's not such in dire straits that Amazon might want to purchase it.
Yeah.
And then then that's where things get interesting.
Well, towards the end of 2022, they're going to have a hit with Across the Spider-Verse Part 1.
Well, that's a given. That's a guarantee. Literally a guarantee at this point. So.
I was going to say, that one's a gimme, just off the goodwill of the last one, yeah.
And hopefully things will be better in the world.
Yeah.
And we won't be at the Zeus variant by then. Zeta variant, excuse me.
Omega.
So
yeah, I mean, this whole reprint issue, it just seems like it's,
This is I think this might be the first instance of a cash grab. I'm not sure.
But it's like...
This was rough.
But his foreshadowing sense is going off, I swear.
It's ting ting tingling, ting ting tingling. No, we need the new drop. Is your tingle tingling?
Oh! That's right, Lilith. Peter Tingle.
Exactly. You know how duck penises work, right? Hard, wet duck nipples.
I gotta remember to send that to Russell and Noel for their new Howard the Duck podcast. Wait, did you say duck nipples?
Cold,
Does
hard,
boobs scare
wet
me?
duck nipples.
Does boobs scare me?
As they should. No kink shaming though. But I was surprised you picked this. We could have skipped it.
I know. I was about to. Then I was like, maybe we can make fun of that last page. It's like,
oh my god, yes, of course. The prerequisite last page. Dun, dun, dun.
The whole Morbius. Why must I be tormented by going back to Earth?
I feel that on an existential level, though.
Every time Lilith leaves her house.
No, it's like every time I get hit by a car, oh, I'm still here. Nice. Okay.
That's right, kids. Every time she gets hit by a car. Not the time. Every time. She has those bad Magneto powers, man. Just like large metal objects are just drawn to her.
No, you know what it is that I'm Domino's twin. So all the good luck that she generates, I get the bad luck inverse. That's what happens.
No, I think you're kind of even, Steven. It's like you have good luck sometimes, but then you build up the big bang. So like it all comes in the form of a large vehicle. When it comes around, yeah.
Let me knock on wood. It's been a while. But yeah, let's talk some new books, I guess. Newer books that we kind of missed in the holiday shuffle.
Oh, I thought we were going to do 7 and 8.
Oh, if we have to, that's fine.
What, you thought I just...
have to.
I thought the only issue I threw in was a... Oh, no, you don't want to? I thought you...
It's fine.
I'll
go with the flow.
We could go through it quick. Hey, well... Get through these quick. No, so let's get to some original stories.
Thank goodness.
Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, number 7, June 1977. Cry Mayhem. Cry Morbius.
Cry ham, more like it.
You cry, and then you cry again.
The little kicks.
Yeah. Okay, like I said, this time writer Archie Goodwin, he stole that writer job.
He's like, get out of the way.
Writer and editor Archie Goodwin.
No oversight. Uh-oh.
That's how this got passed, yes. Penciler Sal Buscema, so someone's getting right crossed. Inker Jim Mooney. Colorist Dawn Warfield. Letterer John Costanza. That's right, kids. Your old Uncle Sal's been getting people punched across the room for decades, kids.
Feels like an eternity, but in a good way.
Feels like the first.
Well, he started pretty young, too, so that's probably
Yeah, I think his brother John got him in the business. All right, here we go. Having tracked down mobster Morgan, Spider-Man gives Morgan a warning to never send anyone after him again and leaves before his thugs can shoot him.
Like, honestly, who the hell does Spider-Man think he is? Like, really, though, he's not a tough guy. Never been a tough guy. He's a nerd. He's a dweeb.
Well, he's got superpowers, so he's picking on the crime lords, you know.
Ooh, I would not, you know what?
Yeah, but...
Can we be honest about his power set?
Yeah,
Can
but...
we?
I mean, for these guys...
We always try to make him seem like he's this big tough guy. He's not.
He can beat the X-Men's asses. Come on. No. What's like... Again,
only if his writers are writing them.
And again, it's street thugs. It's not even like he's going up to the Kingpin's office and saying, don't come near me.
Come on. I'm just saying, Peter was never a tough guy.
I know.
Never.
Hey, man. Here, a telephone tough guy, man. Superpower tough guy, man. Come on.
Self-proclaimed internet tough guy. That's Pete.
Switching to his...
Beat up on senior citizens. Who does he think he is? Bruce Wayne?
Oh.
Burn.
At least in that TV show Gotham, anyway.
I love Batman.
Brett, come on, man. This is Spider-Man. He didn't deserve that. This is like unexpected, unprompted. It's a safe zone.
Lilith is like, he might actually hear this. Oh Lord, here we go. Switching to his street clothes, Peter finds that while initially a good idea, the vent that he stored his clothes in to keep them dry happened to belong to a deli, and as a result, his clothes now reek of chopped liver.
Cause that's what you
Smells like butter. Oh Lord. Meanwhile, Flash Thompson, yes, here we go, returns to the restaurant where he previously saw Shashawn and sees her in a window, confirming that he really did see her.
Stalker.
Yeah.
Get yourself some bear spray, stalker.
That story. Elsewhere, compelled by some force possessing his body, Morbius returns to Earth so that his being can experience the range of the vampire's feelings.
Yes, they should have put some garlic in with the chopped liver. I'll show myself out, but in the meanwhile, suck it, Kona. We haven't had that. That's the first one of the new year, I think.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Suck it, Kona.
Learning of Morbius' old foe Spider-Man, it compels him to go to the Daily Bugle building to try and figure out where Spider-Man is. Man, that's a big target on that.
He can't help himself.
I know. There he finds Glory Grant and kidnaps her.
Was she standing next to a hole?
What?
What?
Standing next to a hole? What?
Glory?
Oh!
Took a minute. It's a nice little slow burn. It's fine.
Oh, damn.
Come on, Blue Chew. That's classic.
Come on. Little needs to have Blue Chew. Come on.
If it's good enough for Joe Rogan, it's good enough for me. I just need them to give us a sponsorship so I can hire somebody to do our website. I don't want to.
Did you get a nice big Christmas bonus?
I know. And I want to spend Blue Chew's money.
Go seduce a computer programmer, Love Hellfire. Come on.
Oh, then I'm really going to have to hear Hulk can beat up Superman. They're idiots.
And how they used to talk about it in the Marvel chat room on AOL.
Yep. Actually, it was MSN for me.
Oh, you took 5 minutes off from the porn? Okay.
No, it was in between downloading songs off LimeWire, okay?
Bye.
Wrong band. My band is still touring 30 years later. Thank you very much. They're still making records, hits after hits.
Well,
thank you.
Well, Justin doesn't need those losers, okay?
He kind of does. That last album was a big old flop.
Oh! Okay, internet tough guy. Let me bring someone else from the other room.
Numbers don't lie.
All right, let's get back to something safer. Morbius kidnaps.
She heard bye. She's like, yes, Philip.
Back to the Glory plot hole.
Excellent.
So witnessing this, Peter changes into Spider-Man and goes after Morbius. During their fight, Spider-Man is clipped by a truck.
I feel you, buddy. Me too.
Oh, I was going to say, Phil called out. While at the apartment shared by Anna Watson and Aunt May, Mary Jane arrives.
Oh, the dubious duo, bro. The biddies of Queens.
Mary Jane arrives to help them with their Grey Panthers protest.
Wow.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
1977.
Yikes.
Spider-Man, meanwhile, is saved from being attacked by Morbius when Morbius tries to resist the empathoid possessing him. Deciding that he had experienced more emotions attacking Glory, the empathoid sends the vampire after her. Spider-Man, after realizing his web shooters have been damaged from the truck hitting him. Okay,
classic. That's why you have to make your own.
Last issue, what? He ran out
Somebody
of fluid?
doesn't like drawing web fluid.
I don't want to do all this web fluid.
Not in the face. It could be worse. He could actually shoot the webbing out of his butt like a real spider. So
true.
There's that. And how come Gwen's name wasn't Charlotte? Can we get that would have been more appropriate. I don't think we've ever had a love interest named Charlotte. Is that a little too on the nose? Even for Spider-Man?
Yeah, but her last name wouldn't be Webb, though.
I don't think they could use it. But
True. Charlotte.
It could be Cobb.
Charlotte Stacy. What?
It could be Cobb.
You mean
Cobb Webb?
You mean like Bob Cobb, the maestro?
Love that guy.
No, love the Drake.
That's the Drake.
So the web shooters got damaged by the truck hitting him. Will knows how it feels. Goes after Morbius without webs. Spider-Man manages to save Glory from Morbius. When Morbius refuses to attack anymore, the empathoid demands that Morbius attack, using its powers to the fullest to bring him pain.
Joke's on you, that's his kink.
Oh my. Alright, so here's some notes. Yes, Spider-Man tells Boss Morgan that he had been too busy to hunt him down until now. He was battling Dr. Faustus in Amazing Spider-Man 169.
Hello.
So we get that someday.
Oh, Faustus. We love thee. Not enough Faustus.
You know, someone would join us for that if we tell them if we're doing a Faustus issue.
We're doing me now. We're doing me now. I'm uncancelable.
He notes that it was Morgan who sent the hitman after him. That happened in Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man 4 and 5. And of course, Morbius returns to Earth after he exiled himself to another dimension of Marvel 2 and 115.
I need that on a t-shirt. Oh man, I gotta go back to Earth. That place is a dump.
I need a picture of you wearing that shirt. Or just send me a picture of you wearing a plain shirt. I'll take care of the rest. Yeah, they keep mentioning that Marvel 2 and 115 kids. There must be some thing about it.
Oh! I'm telling Luca.
Suck it, Kona.
I'm telling his dad is being cringe on the internet. He'll get you together.
We'll be like, yeah, okay, I know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go see American Underdog next week too. The Kurt Warner movie.
Oh. Have fun. I hear good things. It's definitely, obviously, Oscar bait, but...
I did look it up. It's less than 2 hours, so that's one thing.
Spider-Man movie could never.
I know. It's like an hour. It's like an hour 52 or something, yeah.
It's got everybody in it, so it should be good.
Oh, what they
You're probably in it. You didn't even know.
Luca, who's that? Oh, that's Hall of Famer. All right. Yeah, Tom Brady got shut out last time, so shut up. Anyway, there goes your Super Bowl.
No, not really.
Oh, I know. All right.
You know they're setting it up. I don't know if you know this, but football's rigged. You know who they're setting up. The new kid versus the old guy. It's going to be a battle. Belichick. Bleh.
No, Lilith, I couldn't tell it's rigged. Every game gets it's close, and you know they're all, a lot of the time there's like an upset at the last minute. No, it's not rigged. I don't know
Especially when it comes to Brady. You know, I'm no fan of Brady, but it's good money for Tampa. Tampa needs it. We're hillbillies down here. We need it.
I don't know what I'm going to tell him first, about Santa Claus or the NFL.
Santa Claus will probably make it a lot easier.
I know. The football will crush him. The other one would be like, yeah, I figured that.
You don't want him to be like Charlie, where Andre the Giant and that one guy. You don't want that to be his thing.
I was there when he dropped the strap. All right, should we get to the last one?
Yes, let's do that.
This
one is actually the best one, I think.
Yeah. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 8. And only one shall survive. Yeah, sure. Again,
everybody gets away in the Spider-Man books.
I know. Again, Archie Goodwin pulling double duty. Sal Buscema, penciler, inker, Mike Estes.
He said he had to get the train back on the tracks.
That's right. Color.
No, honestly, I think we were onto something about maybe it was late. He's like, I got to get this train back on the tracks. Get the old Raiders cap out.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Might be the same team, except colorist Marie Severin is this time, yeah. Having saved Glory Grant from Morbius, who's being controlled by being known as the Empathoid, Spider-Man brings Glory to safety while the Empathoid forces Morbius to attack Spider-Man. Meanwhile, Flash breaks into the restaurant apartment where he has seen Shashawn. When finally seeing her, the man who's been sending him away shows up, and Shashawn reveals that the man is her husband. The devastated Flash leaves them alone.
Poor Flash can't catch a break.
Oh, don't worry, kids. Eventually they get together, and then they break up after he beats her again. So.
To be fair, PTSD?
Oh, yeah.
Joe Manganiello can get it.
Can't deny it.
I can't. Never would.
She'll dungeon his dragon.
Nobody tell Sofia Vergara, please. I don't need that smoke. I don't need it.
Talking about a threesome.
I'd die.
With a smile on your face. Meanwhile, Spider-Man manages to knock out Morbius, causing the Empathoid to leave his body and possess Spider-Man.
Ugh,
come
on.
Man, everyone's after his form, man. The Empathoids, symbiotes.
Freaking Doc Ock.
Oh, true. The Empathoid explains that it is a creature that was alone in its dimension when Morbius appeared. It found itself drawn to his emotions and forced... Oh, yeah, 'cause he's a drama queen. And forced Morbius to return to Earth.
Such a drama queen.
And forced Morbius to return to Earth so that he could experience as many emotions as possible. Oh, my God. Now he's found the king of the drama queens.
Oh, my God, yeah. Wait, send him to Daredevil. He'll off himself. This is too much. Too much guilt.
I want to feel the whole range of emotions. All I'm getting from you is lust.
Lust and guilt. That's it.
Oh, yeah. The lust feels good, but then you feel guilty
But
about
at
it.
least he'll be able to feel the color yellow. Hashtag never forget, never forgive. Oof. Like I said, that was one of my first panels I've ever seen in Daredevil. I was like, I don't know about this one, bro. I don't know.
It's a race between that and the DC Snickers ads. What is Lilith going to forget first? Neither.
Ain't gonna be the Snickers ad, that's for sure. Half page ads through the whole. No. Fight me, nerd.
All right. Sorry to bring up a sore subject. The Empathoid deciding that Spider-Man would be a better host, the Empathoid decides to stay within the wall crawler. Spider-Man is forced to flee when the police arrive.
Angsty.
Yes. Reviving Morbius also decides to leave as well.
See, everybody gets away in a Spider-Man book.
Hey. All right. I'm making a trifecta.
Professor X lost a wheel.
Oh.
Too soon?
He's walking now. I don't know. Oh God, did you haven't been reading Trial of Magneto, have you?
No, I have.
Did you read the last issue this week?
Oh yes, I have.
Okay.
I'm furious.
So you know the new monkey wrench they threw into the resurrection protocols. Okay.
Yeah. Saw that a mile away though, but still.
You know, so they could revive that cash grab.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Look, kids, we didn't spoil it for you.
Yeah, go ahead. Be disappointed all on your own.
I mean, all you have to do is look on any of those websites. I'll tell you.
Not CBR because they don't cover comic books. Hey-oh.
Did this TV show hit all the bingo? Hit the whole bingo card?
Nobody tell Brian.
Him and Charlie talking about old 40-year-old TV shows or more. All right. Well, like I was saying,
Let old people have stuff, Philip. Because soon you'll be there.
What do you mean soon? I remember when I saw
You're not talking about Gomer Pyle though. So
That's true. I'm just more like, I remember when I saw the first Matrix.
Oh my God! Don't.
in
That
the-
made me feel so old.
In the theater.
I feel as old as Jada Pinkett Smith looks in that movie.
I know, man. I went to like one of the late showings of that thing. I'm like, I would never go to a late showing now. Especially since I went with my girlfriend at the time. She falls asleep, you know, when they explain when Morpheus is explaining everything to him. She wakes up when
hopefully you never.
she wakes up when they storm the building and like, what's going on? I'm like, I can't tell you now.
Oh, did you never talk to her again? Because that's a never. I will never talk to you again moment. You know what? No. Somebody. I went to go see Incredibles 2 with somebody, and they fell asleep, and I never called them back. I blocked them on everything. Because damn it, I waited 14 years for that movie.
Is that another Superman Hulk thing?
Instant block.
She said Elastigirl. They thought she was talking about herself.
We can only all wish to have a dump truck like Elastigirl.
Oh my!
Well, all Pixar moms have dump trucks. We all know this.
Oh my!
Speaking of dump trucks or lack thereof.
Oh God! All right, like I was saying, this issue here's the trifecta. After Peter repairs his web shooters,
finally,
we talked about those web shooters every issue. All right,
Chekhov's web shooter, check.
Tooth whip or not tooth whip? The Empathoid forces him to go back out as Spider-Man to find and battle Morbius once more. Like he wasn't going to do that anyway.
Well, knowing Pete, sometimes he be on that BS.
Yeah, but again, floating heads of guilt would be like, oh, I have to go out there. If I don't stop him, there isn't 50 other superheroes that will stop him.
Literally, you live in Marvel's New York, bro. Come on.
I know, but at this point, it's like the only other person who seems to have bumped into him is without Spider-Man is the Thing.
Well, Thing is almost as bad as any villain on a rampage. So,
It might be better to send Ben Grimm after him because it's like, can Morbius bite through his hide? Yeah,
something to sink your teeth into.
Hey-oh, when battling Morbius, Spider-Man gets an idea. Oh, here we come full circle. When they happen close enough to a football stadium where a game is going on, Spider-Man takes the fight to the middle of the game. The emotions of all the sports fans overwhelm the Empathoid, causing it to leave Spider-Man's body and pass out. Spider-Man allows Morbius to depart. Oh, jeez. What is this, Christmas Eve? And decides to turn the Empathoid over to the Fantastic Four for study.
Just do it yourself. You gave him to Professor X. He got away. Fantastic Four this is not a cosmic event, so they don't care. Like,
oh, again, it's like it's different these days, kids. But like back up until like I'd say through the 90s, if anyone had any kind of scientific, something like this, where it's like, oh, how are we going to cure this thing? Oh, I know, let's dump them on Reed Richards' doorstep. Spider-Man did this a lot.
Yeah, a lot. He's just mad because they didn't hire him. This is just payback. God's honest truth. That's what's going on here.
The Empathoid is the Comic Code Authority version of flaming bag of poop on someone's doorstep. Really give it to Johnny Storm. A flaming bag of poop.
Burn.
I miss original Human Torch, to be honest.
Oh, Jim Hammond.
We should do it. Come on, Marvel. Why haven't I don't think they're allowed to do anything. Never mind. Never mind. We finally got Namor, supposedly, so let me just calm down.
I was going to say, we can find a time and place to do some Golden Age stuff. I mean, hey, suggest an episode for Super Connectivity in 2022, man. Charlie will be down for that, I'm sure.
Nice, yes.
He loves that old stuff. All right.
I shall email superconnectivityblog, all one word, @gmail.com.
Hello, Mr. Esser. My name is Lilith Hellfire, your biggest fan. Just in case Ray's listening, you should email him under your real name, Judy, and be like, "Hello, Charlie, this is Judy. Yes, my name is Tam."
Now you know damn well my name is Susan.
I thought it was Karen.
That's a deep cut joke right there. That's like two April Fools ago.
Oh, I know. All right, Abigail, let's get back to this. See, become a patron, kids, and we'll craft jokes just for you.
Sounds like a plan, Jen.
The Batman joke.
What?
On a Spider-Man joke. Just unsuspecting, right? What the F?
It's a lot of meat.
All right. References to Flash Thompson fighting in the Vietnam War should be considered a topical reference per the sliding time scale.
Hell, even the Afghanistan war is a topical issue now.
True.
Now we're just freeballing it. Just looking at China, you want to go? But you're North Korea, you want to go?
These days, it's just like, I was fighting in some jungle somewhere.
Exactly.
Or desert, it's hard to remember. Somewhere with oil.
Mm-hmm.
Flash mentions how Shashawn saved his life. That was depicted in Amazing Spider-Man 108 and 109.
Good times.
Yes, but the good times. The bad times.
Philip.
Well, that's what happened.
Philly podcast, if you don't knock it off.
Oh. You can make Glory Hole Grant jokes, but I can't. Come on.
You know why I hate it? It's like, Betty. Betty would like to have a word with you.
No. That hive of scum and villainy, Betty Brand. What?
Exactly. Turn that into the Hobgoblin. #change my mind. She's like the freaking female version of Matt Murdock, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I was going to say, can you imagine if, she brainwashed Roderick Kingsley, her husband Ned, Flash, everyone to be the Hobgoblin?
I need that. The spider conspiracy. Yes. Who do we know we can pitch that to? Next time we talk to JMD Mateus, yes, we're going to pitch that to him.
I'm sure Chichester knows somebody over there. Come on. Come on, you guys need more female villains. Come on.
She can go up against Black Cat.
And I mean, they could
get her pouches and guns back, baby.
Oh my God, can you imagine? I mean, they could milk the hell out of that. A character who's been there since like the beginning, and it ends up
the Penis Whisperer.
Oh my! And she's been there longer than even like Norman or any. Oh my God, she was there before Otto, and you could be like, "It was me, Peter.
It was me." Oh, you gonna give him a little reverse flash, eh?
Everything that was ever Hobgoblin, it was me.
I need this to happen. Even if somebody has to write a fanfic, I need this to happen.
There you go. Betty Brant brainwashed everyone from Roderick Kingsley. I mean, look at it. At least 2 of her himbos are in there. Ned Leeds and Flash Thompson. So come on. And now take the episode and discuss, Russell. And credit us.
Oh, see? The ADHD pays off sometimes.
Exactly. All right.
But on that note,
to
wrap up episode 8. Issue 8. Charlie's got me doing it now. Issue 8.
The year 8? So what do you think? Totally bad crap crazy, right?
Yeah. It started off a little rocky. Then it got a little weird. Then it got extra weird, which is how I like it.
Oh, wait till next week, kids. The Kisses one was crazy.
Definitely smoke-a-doobie.
Oh, under your blacklight, man, the 70s.
I do have one somewhere.
I used to have one.
I can't find the poster that it came with, though.
Oh, please. You don't want a blacklight in your house. It looks like a Jackson Pollock.
Oh, no. We scrub walls around here. And baseboards, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Crime scene.
Sir, all we found is a bunch of bleach. No blood splatter.
Oh, not bleach. Come on, I'm not an amateur. If you know, you know. Girls who watch true crime.
Dexter ain't got nothing on her.
Oh, which, by the way, I think New Blood is a fantastic show. And if you have Showtime, you should totally watch it. Redeems that horrible last episode.
Nice.
So Paramount Plus, can I have a free month now?
Oh, bye. All right. So do we want to mention any of the new stuff real quick?
Yeah, we can do the rundown, and I'll tell you yay or nay.
I mean, I wasn't gonna have a list, but all right. Since we last chatted the new stuff, what did you think was like the best thing so far? Did you read that? I mean, I'm not saying it's the best, but did you read that Bay issue with Otto and May?
Yeah, I actually did like that one a lot.
Yeah, you know who else liked that one too?
Of course. Yeah. I don't know. It was something about that story. I was just like, oh. Because I was expecting it to kind of be like a little off or whatever, but it was good. Just because it's Otto and May, and it just feels like, you know what I mean? Like, not relevant when you're reading the blurb.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Definitely a bait and switch in a good way.
Well,
if you were on the fence about it, I think you should definitely pick it up if you haven't already.
Yeah, and he's going to be making more appearances, too, because he's sniffing around Beyond, so.
Yeah. Well, and as he should.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they stole his work.
Exactly. Which he stole from someone else, but we'll leave it alone.
And what did you think about when, this wasn't their first meeting, but Ben and Miles meet?
Awkward, as it should be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he thinks Ben's trying to take his name away, and he's like, no, it's not me. At least Ben was kind of stood up and was like, I'm not doing that.
Who has time for patent law?
Sure, let's track down a kid in a mask. Yeah, that'll be easy.
He's like, but it's different colors, man.
I know, it doesn't even look the same.
What, you want me to be Tarantula Boy?
I think they said that was kind of meta when they were coming up with those different names. It's like, oh yeah, I don't know if they
even my names, it's double M's, not P's, man. Different, just different enough.
And I mean, I understand, but like then that issue of Miles that week too, it's like they're like, oh, it's a Beyond tie-in. The only thing that really tied it in was like the first like 2 or 3 pages. He was telling Gank, he's like, oh, this is what happened in the Amazing Spider-Man issue.
As all crossovers should be. Just recap it and keep it moving. Honestly, if we could just do that formula, if you're not going to do anything like integral or crucial, recap and keep it pushing to the next arc.
Hey, gang, we're gonna break the fourth wall and tell these people they should go buy Amazing Spider-Man if they're not buying.
Honestly, though, I don't know a single Miles fan who doesn't read at least one other Spider book. So I don't know. Like the feed-in loop is there always, and I think that was probably kind of the point of the Beyond arc too, is to kind of like bring us all under one umbrella.
Yeah, and
except for Spider-Woman, who's off doing her own thing for Devil's Reign.
And I was going to say, I mean, I don't know if this is going to be the only issue of Miles' book to tie in with it, which is kind of hard because Miles only gets a book once a month, and right now Amazing Spider-Man's at 3 times a month.
Well, that's all he needs, honestly, because the plot's a little paper thin right now because everybody's focusing on the 60th anniversary and stuff like that, and I'll give him a pass on that. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not as exciting as it could be, where you can totally tell everybody's focus is somewhere else. What
did you see an upcoming story? I guess Miles is going to be traveling through the multiverse.
Just in time. He's going to get home just in time for that movie, eh?
I think they said he might visit his old home, the Ultimate Universe, Gwen's universe. Was there another one? But yeah, I guess he's going to be hopping through the multiverse.
Gotta stay on brand. Honestly, that's the version of Miles that I like. I'm not gonna lie.
A Spider-Verse.
I hate that he's in the 616. Like I don't enjoy it as much.
Yeah.
Because it's all this stuff going on that like he really has no ties to. You know what I mean?
I know. I guess they wanted to play with it and like it makes it seem more official if he's in the 616. But it's like, like if he stays in the Ultimate Universe, he's the Spider-Man in his universe.
Not a Spider-Man.
Yes, he's
or a Spider-Person even at that. At this
exactly.
point.
Yeah, he's like the Spider. He's like the Spider.
I think he's kind of suffering for what Gwen went through.
Yeah.
Like they even go as far as to go Ghost Spider, so it's so ambiguous and things like that, and it just. Well, Spider Gwen, like let's not play games.
Well, too, I think they wanted to like kind of like kill off the Ultimate line because I think towards the end.
Yeah, it was a time and a place for Ultimates, absolutely. But when 616 started doing basically that, when they saw how well it did and gave everybody the opportunity to be more artistic and the freedom and stuff. Yeah, Ultimate served its purpose and gotta let that universe go. I get it.
I mean, if anything sold over there, it was always Peter and then Miles. So
yeah.
So
I think we do need a reboot of the Ultimates though somewhere. Just even if it's a limited series run for different characters.
Yeah. Do an Authority version of the Avengers.
You shut your filthy mouth. Nothing's worse than the Avengers than other than the Authority version of Avengers.
Oh my god, did you read Hulk 2?
Not yet.
Okay. In the beginning, Hulk kind of just like basically smashes through this like super group from another universe, and Charlie's like, who's this supposed to be a copy of? And if he took the
Retaliators?
Like, well, no. Well, like, Charlie's like, I don't think the letters spell anything, but if you take the first letter out of their long name, it's spelled Authority.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Rightly so, they were smashed. Rightly so.
Oh, yeah. It was like one page. I was like,
I'm very excited for this year of Spider-Man. It's a very special year. It's a very big year. I mean, it's not 80 or anything, but it's nothing to sneeze at.
60?
Nothing to sneeze at. And then, they got a lot of big plans, and I'm happy for you with the Ben Reilly stuff. I'll be glad to get focused back on Peter because I love Peter.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if they spin Ben into his own book.
Honestly, he does need redemption. Like the fans for Ben Reilly are there, and he does need redemption because they kind of played y'all like hard.
And yeah, I mean, after Clone Conspiracy and then that Peter David run, it was fine, but it's like he was kind of nuts. It's like, yeah, he kind of needs to redeem himself
and just build it up. And that's why I'm probably most excited for the DeMatteis stuff because the 90s is where it's at. Let's stop fooling ourselves.
I saw someone online. They're like, "Oh, Ben can go to San Francisco. I heard they lost their superior hero."
Nice.
Oh, that would be funny if everyone thought he was on.
But could he be a lethal protector? I think not.
Oh, that's right. That'd be funny if everyone thought he was Otto. It's like, no.
It's like, how many spider people are in this universe? Jesus! When I left, it was just me and Pete.
Yeah, I can't wait to see all the specials that come out this year.
Yeah. Get your pockets ready, nerds.
And 900's around the corner, so.
Okay.
Well, I'm saying, I think legacy numbering this week, what was it?
Yeah, okay. You know how I feel about legacy numbering.
Whatever. I know. Well, that's their excuse. Hey, we like the small numbering until we get to an anniversary.
Call me when it's 69. Okay, that's the only time I care.
Oh my god, we need our own comic line just so every 69 issue we can have a big anniversary issue.
It's not even an anniversary issue. It's just like, oh, time to reboot.
Every 100 issues.
69.8.
Every 100 issues, another one of Lilith's favorites.
Anywho, yeah. Morbius. I'm still excited for the movie. I don't care.
Oh, you didn't see?
I'm a weirdo. I don't like the mainstream MCU stuff. I think this will be really good for Sony.
Yeah. You didn't see a review copy yet?
I saw this like almost a year ago at this point. So
I
don't think the effects were done when I saw it, but
yeah. But I thought you said something like it was better than you thought it was going to be.
Yeah. I mean, it's on the level of if you like Venom, you'll like this movie. I think. Okay. For different reasons. Not Let There Be Carnage. No. Original Venom.
All right. Yeah. I'm giving it. I'll give it a chance. I'm hoping for the best.
I don't know if people are going to try out to the movie theaters to see it, but you should. It'll be empty at least.
At the what was that, like the end of January? So yeah. We shall see. Maybe we'll cover that on Capes.
I won't force you guys to.
I mean, I'm probably going anyway.
We can just do. Did you see Morbius? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Moving on.
I mean, I'll do it. I'm sure Charlie will give it a shot. He goes anywhere.
We are a Spider-Man podcast.
All right, kids. So is that it? Should I give the homework?
Homework? Boo! Yes, go ahead.
It's comics. It's fun homework. All right, kids. So yes, like I said, you thought this week was weird. Wait until next week when we get to Spectacular Spider-Man 38 and something funky happens to Morbius. So,
funky, you say?
Alters his status quo for a while.
For what? 6 issues?
I think it was a few years. All right, so yes, next week, Spectacular Spider-Man 38, and then the week after that, it's already time for another Scarlet Spider Sausage Fest.
Scarlet Pimps!
And this time we'll have a special guest, Dave Finn from the Signal of Doom.
I thought you were going to say Matt.
Well, Matt Conigam's back, man. We'll have 2 Americans, 2 Australians. It'll be truly international. Because, as we say,
exciting times to be a pimp.
Right. Because on the Scarlet Spider episode, we will cover Venom, Along Came a Spider, that miniseries.
Ooh, nice. Great choice.
And the 2-issue Spider-Man Punisher funeral family. Is that funeral? You can join us if you want, Lilith Hellfire.
No, I'll let the boys be boys.
No, I'm sure everyone will be happy to see you.
I might pop in. Maybe not. Depends on what time you guys are doing.
All right, so, and then we'll have some classics. We got 2 classic issues, and then towards the end of February, we're going to have a Carnage. That's when our Carnage episode is going to be Lilith Hellfire, because that's character's 30th anniversary.
The Dirty 30 for Carnage!
And then later in the year, we'll have the Spider-Man 2099 episode for his 30th anniversary.
Who cares?
Oh, I just gave it a quick glance, but there's some article, I think just today, where they're like, I guess a lot of like the alternate Spider-Man issues are going up in value. I don't know if because of Spider-Verse, and especially after No Way Home and stuff, like Spider-Man.
Freaking noobs.
Spider-Man 2099 is going up in value, and some of the other ones, it's like
somebody's gonna be pissed about that when it drops in value. Freaking 2 years from now.
Oh, of course, Spider-Man 2099 is going to go up in value because he's showing up in Across the Spider-Verse. So
yeah.
All right, kids. So send your thoughts on Morbius, Spider-Man, comics values, Lilith getting hit by motorized vehicles. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And look at me grown up. I didn't make one rear-ended joke. Anyway.
Just call me Grandma, because I got ran over by a reindeer.
But it's
a little late. I'm sorry, it's a little late for that joke.
All through the year. All right, kids. And remember, you can follow Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook, on Twitter. Go join our Web of Spider-Man Facebook fan group, now at 3,000 members.
Suck it, Moonies!
And growing every day. Oh, You got my screen caps I sent you the other day. Our
Yes.
other group, the Green Lantern, and
Excellent.
two of our other groups had 6 and 9 in the. I believe at least one of them has already gone up, so it's gone. But there was one day 2 of the groups had 6 and 9 in their membership number. I knew that would tickle her. All right. So yes, so find all of the social medias for all the various shows we do, all the Facebook fan groups, links to this YouTube channel, but most importantly, links to the Patreon, because once again, yes, we need the money. Gimme. We are no king of the selfies. We're not rolling in the cash. So paying for this out of our own pockets, labor of love. So anything you can contribute. $3 to $5 gets you the monthly Chichester chats, any other creator interviews we do, the superhero movie brackets where we pit bad superhero movies against each other. And
It's not bad. It can be any superhero movie you personally think is bad.
That's true. So maybe your favorite's in there. Who knows? All right. So, yes, folks, find a link to that, or get yourself some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. But find links to everything I just mentioned all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right, Lilith Hellfire, where can people find you drinking in the middle of the night?
That's my New Year's resolution, is to not drink so much, so you can suck it. But if you guys want to hang out with me on the interwebs and recommend TV shows, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on Instagram making spicy comments at Lilith Hellfire69. Duh. Look at my butt.
There's the Elastigirl.
Or don't. That's a mouthful. The big finish. Jazz hands. Haha, you thought you were going to get me, didn't you?
Hey, I love how she's like, I'm not going to drink so much this year.
Smoked a doobie.
Exactly. It's medicine. I have a prescription.
Man, her glaucoma just flares up.
And I don't drive anywhere when I do take my medication, so I'm completely 100% legal.
That's true. She doesn't drive anywhere. She just rides on the hoods of people's cars.
I literally don't leave the house. I'm getting groceries delivered all this year.
Oh, good Lord. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Again, next week, we'll be wrapping up the Morbius month already with Spectacular Spider-Man 38. And then in 2 weeks, another Sausage Fest. The Return of Ray!
Return of the
But until then, swing on back.
Thwip, 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 thwip. Organic is best.
Hi, I'm one of the High Priests of Khonshu Ray, and I have the sacred privilege of providing you, the loony listener, with a podcast honouring Marvel's very own Moon Knight. So join me and a host of others at Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, or support the show by becoming a Patreon member. Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. It's time to get your Khonshu on.